It's your boy, B. Clay. Thanks for watching. Same fight, different round. Y'all know my motto. What's happening, guys, man? Quick video. It's gonna be a real quick. I'm gonna try not to keep you guys so long. But we have Rowdy Rebel, an artist I kind of grew up on, or didn't fully grow up on, but you know, him and Bobby Shmurda, they was hot for a while, and if you don't know their story, Rowdy Rebel and Bobby Shmurda went to prison, and Bobby Shmurda got more time because of Rowdy Rebel. You know, I think Bobby Shmurda was gonna get like 2 years, but he ended up doing 7 because of his homie Rowdy. And you know, Rowdy Rebel had moved to Los Angeles, and prior to him moving to Los Angeles, he had a few words he had for the Los Angeles people, especially for the gangbangers out there, because he was cool with Pop Smoke. And the guys that killed Pop Smoke was Crips, but they was Hoovers. I'm not sure what set Pop Smoke was down with. Maybe rolling 60s or 8 trays, I'm not sure. I know they is big over here in New York, the rolling 60s and the 8 trays. I'm sure there's more gangs over here, more Crip sets, but it's definitely the rolling 60s and the 8 trays. But Pop Smoke was killed by some Hoovers, and Rowdy Rebel had some words for the Hoovers over there. He was saying F them or whatnot. But this scenario here for him, it's not good because you going to a California jail. And that California jail is definitely a lot of Hoovers in there. And that boy, he gonna have to run a lot of fades. He gonna have to run a lot of one-on-ones. And you know, I heard Rowdy Rebel got hands. That's what people around him say. So he should be good. And he just did time in a New York prison. But you know, New York prison is different from over there in California. California is definitely, it's race baited, and you know, over there you get it in with certain Crips, especially in jail. Even though I believe all blacks are supposed to rock together. So I'm not sure how tough a road this gonna be for him, but anybody going to prison, it's a tough road. But you know, Rowdy Rebel, sometimes you gotta be mindful of the things you say because you never know your future outcome. So that's why I always say, just give people respect. Don't disrespect people. Be pure-hearted and just be a genuine person. You know, recently I seen Bobby Shmurda say he don't gangbang no more. I didn't hear Rowdy Rebel say that, so maybe Rowdy's still in the streets. I'm not sure, guys. But let's see how this pan out for Rowdy Rebel. Again, he got caught with a gun. It's not looking good for him. I'm not sure if he's still on parole or probation. Usually when you go do prison time, they put you on parole, but hopefully he's off parole, or hopefully he can get somebody to take the gun charge for him, because it's going to be tough over there in that Cali prison, especially after popping noise about people in Cali. You feel me? And then we got one more person, man. I've never heard of this rapper, but his name is 600 Mimo or 600 Domo. 600 Domo. He was murdered. I'm not sure if it was in Chicago, but good chance it was in Chicago because that's where he's from. And you know, out there in Chicago, we know they just on a different type of time out there. You know, they got their own gangs. You know, the folks and the vice lords, all that originated out there. So they got their own source of gang banging like Cali do. But you know, Cali gangs and Chicago gangs expanded all over the world. But I'm not sure if this guy was GD or BD. Maybe he didn't even gangbang, but he was taken out. And you know, when you're around rappers and doing certain things like rappers, you know, you become a target, especially when you out here looking like money when it's rough out here, you feel me? But again, the black on black violence need to stop, because I'm sure it was nothing but another brother that took him out. So it just sucked, man. You know, it just sucked. People killing each other on a daily. The other day up here in New York, some 17-year-old shot 3 people. I know he got into it with one of the guys, but then he shot like a 65-year-old, then hit a random 18-year-old girl. So the violence is just nonstop in this world. Don't seem like it's getting no better. But man, if you're a genuine person out here, a good-hearted person, just try to stay out the way, man. If you're not outside getting no money or got no purpose to be outside, you shouldn't be outside nowadays. That's all I'm going to say. You know, again, Rowdy Rebel on his way to prison in L.A. 600 Domo was killed. And the violence is just senseless out here, man. It's just senseless, man. It's your boy, B. Clay. Thanks for watching. Same fight, different round. Y'all know my motto.